Boom! What's up, Funnel Boss Academy? Coach Corey here. Together we'll do it better. Here for the Launchpad sequence, day 16. Day 16. So we've already gone through a whole bunch of stuff, which is awesome. All about kind of growing your following first of all, because that's the most important thing. Over the next few days, I'm going to be going over some really cool post strategies for you guys to start using to start, kind of discovering your audience, what they want to learn, and that kind of thing. And that way we can kind of position ourselves to sell a product or service to them based off of what it is that you already do, right? So I'm going to kind of walk over this quick post. So this first post that we're going to be talking about, guys, is just a discovery post is what it's called. And that's literally what you're doing, right? You're trying to discover things about your audience that you'll be able to help them with and share with them in the future, right? So typically these are done with like the colored background post, and it's simply a question. What works really well, or it has worked really well, it's kind of maybe getting to the point of being a little overplayed, but it still works really well, is just doing a question, like what's your number one question about whatever it is, like whatever your topic is, right? So like if it's for me, I could do what's your number one question about growing a Facebook group, right? Or what's your number one question about getting engagement on Facebook groups, or something along those lines. Now, the powerful thing is that when you do these discovery posts, what's going to happen is your audience, the people that you're putting this post out there to, are going to give you exactly what they want to learn, right? So this is super valuable. It's something that you need to definitely take note of, because ultimately, when you put your package together of what you're going to sell them, you want to make sure that you're going to cover these questions, right? Because these are literally the people that you've spent all this time trying to find in different groups and get them to come follow you and stuff, getting them engaged on your profile, and now you're going to start working on putting together a package that's going to be appealing to them, right? It's going to be irresistible to them because you're going to answer the questions that they need answered. So this is one of the best ways to do it, right? I'm going to go ahead and jump off my screen real quick, and then that way we can show you an example of what I'm talking about. So I literally just did this post 3 minutes ago. But what's your number one question about starting or scaling your coaching business, right? So now that I'm the marketing manager here at Melissa Ricker LLC, it is my job to help, obviously put some more people into Melissa's program and let them join, awesome people like you. And that's what I'm doing here with this post, right? So simply stated, just like I just said, what's your number one question about starting or scaling your coaching business? And now, as people start to interact with this post, what's going to happen is they're going to start giving me the answers that I know, or the questions that I know that I'll have to answer for them, or make sure that Melissa knows to answer for them throughout her challenges, her launches, or whatever, because this is what's going to be most important, most powerful, right? Literally, what happens is when you do enough of these posts, you're going to get enough data to where when you decide to do your own little launch, which we'll talk about in another video, you're going to have the exact information that you need to present to them in order to get them interested in joining your product or purchasing your product or service, right? So do these pretty regularly, probably maybe every other day or two, just some kind of post that goes again along with the stuff that you plan on teaching, but just in a way that it's going to ask them to give you the questions about the stuff that you teach. So hopefully that makes sense, guys, and we will see you in tomorrow's video as we kind of wrap up this little section before we get on to the other stuff. So until next time, guys, we'll see ya.